Hey everyone, it's Laura from TheRealLauraB. Welcome back to my channel. This week we have the weekly roundup. We've got some interesting sites to see, social media and mainstream media and whatnot. So we have a lot to cover, and a lot of it is positive, some of it sad, but all we can do is dive right in. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Laura, also known as TheRealLauraB from Twitter. I'm a researcher, truth seeker, and a new wave internet journalist. I'm not a lawyer, nor offering any legal advice. Join me on a journey to draw the curtain back to expose key news developments in the world of celebrity lawsuits and current events. Let's get started. Hey, welcome back again. So yeah, this is Weekly Roundup, and I actually found a lot of stuff to cover, and I'm really excited about that. So I think we should probably just get right into the first one. And this is good and sad news. This came across the top of my original link. Anne Heche, not expected to survive after severe brain injury from car crash, will be taken off life support. I was very sad to hear about this. It's a terrible thing, addiction or whatever may be involved, that she just went out there out of control, I guess. I don't know what happened specifically. I don't think there's been other injuries, although someone's house was badly damaged. But I do send thoughts and prayers to her family, and I am so very sorry for that. And swiping into the good news of the same article, Johnny Depp as King Louis XV, first image released of actor in Maywen's Jean de Berry, filming underway in France. Now, there was some pictures released that were unauthorized. Someone asked us to take them down. We did, but I guess the film production says, look, if they're out there already, let me do an official one. France's Why Not Productions has unveiled a playful first teaser image of Johnny Depp in the role of King Louis XV in French director Maywen's historical love story, Jean de Berry, in which she also co-stars as the titular courtesan. Check it out below. Rust and Bone and a profit production company, Why Not, has also confirmed the shoot began on July 26th for 11 weeks, with locations including Versailles and other chateaux in the Paris region, as well as the studio. The production marks Depp's first feature film role in 3 years and follows hot on the heels of his victory in his turbulent defamation trial against ex-wife Amber Heard. The ambitious drama is freely inspired by the life of Jean de Berry's Louis XV's last royal mistress in the court of Versailles after Madame de Pompadour. I don't know much about her, but I know her from the Doctor Who series. I love that. Just stopping here, the Creates the Blind character. We saw that last week in the roundup with the game, the mini movie. Born into poverty, she is a young working class woman hungry for culture and pleasure who uses her intelligence and allure to climb the rungs of the social ladder one by one. She becomes Louis XV's favorite companion. Unaware of her status as a courtesan, he regains his appetite for life thanks to their relationship. They fall madly in love against all propriety and etiquette. Jean moves to Versailles, where her rival scandalizes the court. Well, I'm really excited for this already, because it sounds like, at first I thought it was only going to be about the character, the female character, but now it sounds like Johnny's going to be involved in most of the movie. That's my guess. So I'm really excited about that. The French language drama, period drama, was an intriguing package at Cannes this May for French sales powerhouse Wild Bunch International. The Pact is handling French distribution. So I'm really excited, and I'm hoping we'll get something here in the US, even if it's streaming. Very excited. It's co-starring and being directed by Maywen, and also co-wrote the screenplay for Deddy Lucer Modeste. And of course, I put all the links in the bottom. Let's take a look. And here's Johnny's first look picture. So exciting. And it's going to be so regal and royal with the French costumes. And there he is, shaved. Doesn't look very freshly shaved, but shaved, with his powdered wig. And how exciting. Now, there were some unofficial photos released, which I think we can now look at since this has been released. This is from iFod on Twitter, and this is exciting because Johnny's U.S. Production company is called Infinitum Nihil, however you want to say it. But he has opened a European outlet called IN.2, run by producers Johnny Depp, Stephen Daughters, Stephen Mallet, and Sam Sakar. So they are going to be helping to produce Jean Duberry. So that's very exciting. Let's take a look at that picture that was released of Johnny in the window. Let's see how it was taken. Let's see if I can bring it back. Reloading, please. Everything's always going to go wrong. Every time I make a movie, I guarantee there's going to be an issue. Come on back. There it is. So look at them zooming in to get this photo. We don't need the sound. It's just street sounds. To get him in the window filming. Isn't this wild? There he is with Sean. This is a great account, Depp Diary on Instagram. She's been posting photos of Johnny for years and years and years, and always a very positive account. So I encourage you to follow her too. I think this behind the scenes is interesting. Although in the future, I'm not going to be leaking stuff, but since his first look was already leaked and Gina Deuter said it was okay. She knew we were excited about these pictures, but I don't think, hopefully we'll be more careful. He's talking to his French teacher. I'm excited. I've never watched really a lot of foreign films with subtitles, but that's what it will be. And there we have it. It's the same one. Kazonke is another great one to follow, and they had the same ones. So let's see what else we have. Great news for Johnny and Dior. Here we go. I'm back with your new 7-figure deal as fragrance face Johnny Depp. Well, here, back with, he never left. I think they just extended his contract, but I think that's amazing. If there are any doubts, big names would get behind Johnny Depp again. Following his legal win over Amber Heard, lay them to rest. Dior is betting big on Johnny with a new contract. Sources directly connected to the deal tell TMZ Johnny just signed back with Dior to be the face of their Sauvage Men Scent. We're told in all it's a multi-year deal worth 7 figures. Congratulations, Johnny. We're told the deal recently came together and was cemented with Dior honchos, and famous fashion photog Red Williams attended one of Johnny and Jeff Beck's rock concerts in Paris as a show of support for Johnny. And they took some photos. Some backstage photos. I wonder how they'll be used in the campaign. That's from Dior Beauty. Our sources say that Johnny did a photo shoot with Greg before and after the Paris show, and the content will be used in a new Dior advertising campaign. Remember, Johnny first signed with Dior back in 2015. That's the face of the cologne, and the deal has just been re-upped. It's interesting. After Amber first made her allegations against Johnny, the Sauvage commercial stopped airing on TV. I don't agree with that. I mean, I saw it on all the cable channels for sure. So I saw it. I mean, we were posting all the time. As we first told you, Johnny's OG ad started getting some primetime placement on Fox after he scored a courtroom victory against Amber, and now he's got a new deal for the last 3 years. Well, that's possible, but I saw it on the cable channels here. There's Greg Williams' site. It's another great site to follow, and he's got some pictures of Johnny. So this must be a lot of the shoot he did, and here is a video. I'm going to reshare this one because I don't think you'll have sound if I share it in this format. Let me try it a different way. Let's see, does that work? Yeah, and this is him.
The last show on the tour, it's apt. Saw Vanessa here at the Olympia. Brought my kids to see Bob Dylan here at the Olympia. Met Charles Aznavour at the Olympia. It's really quite a special place. And the sound from the stage is immense. Sauvage brings me a lot of memories, a lot of shows, things that you smelled growing up that if I smell it, it takes me right back and I see the person that used to wear it. It's a sense memory. So a smell can make you travel. Sauvage representing the idea of fearless, yet human.
Nice. So happy for him. Nice. We saw some of these pictures already. Here's some more that Greg Williams took backstage in the dressing room. Coming off stage. I think this went on to the next picture down here. We have this one. We just saw these. Nice one. Oh, here, I forget what that said, but I think it's truth will suffice or survive. I can't remember what it says in this small picture. Lovely photos. Let me go back to this one. I think I missed one. There. Nice. Nice. Greg also photos Lily Rose quite a bit and lots of other actresses. It's very, very nice. Oh, here's something. Let me share this one. This is still part of Dior. So apparently, if you go to this site, the perfumeshop.com, love perfume. I'm not sure what the whole link is, but I'll put it in the below. But go in there and you can vote. There's several things you can vote on, just for not for perfume, for cologne, for the elixir, and also for him himself as a representative. So go here and vote if you haven't done so already. So that's quite fun. Quite fun. So, and he released another video, and let's see that one.
Ever since I can remember, it's always been about putting a pencil to a piece of paper or some surface. A lot of walls when I was a child. So I was always kind of trying to escape into these little drawings and everything. So that's been in my life since I can remember. And I've never really shown my paintings all that much before, and so for me to be welcomed into a place such as Castle Fine Art to introduce the work, to show the work, whatever it is, whatever marks I've made, for me, it's very exciting. I mean, look what Castle did with one of my ultimate all-time heroes, and also, thankfully, someone I consider a very good friend, Bob Dylan. I thought they did an amazing job with his paintings. Amazing. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity. So the Bunny Man is it's something that I feel very close to. And so we decided to take the Bunny Man, the symbol of the Bunny Man, and make it into this logo, essentially, which will guarantee the authenticity.
Very cool. And as he has said in other accounts, that the Bunny Man, I think, was drawn by his son. I thought that was very cool. Very fun. So, swiping. So this is odd, but I think we'll find out what's going on with it and we'll put it to rest. So if you go to the Fairfax site and you go to the main site where it says public figures, high profile cases, in the black box, there's a trial exhibit link you can click. I click that link. I tried to share it here on Twitter and it won't let me. And it's not because they're blocking Fairfax or they're blocking Johnny Depp or Amber Heard. Apparently the link, the site they use to store this on or to bridge it on is, I guess, been known to be an issue with Twitter with scammers and spammers and other things. So they just blocked that base host. So they're not blocking Johnny Depp. They're not blocking Amber. They're not blocking Fairfax. It's the host site of the initial tweet. Now, if you get in here, everything inside here is shareable. It's just getting to this part of the site is causing problems. How's that? Some more troublesome news. I don't know what they're going to do. The Flash star Ezra Miller has been charged with felony burglary in Vermont. My understanding he's been arrested. There's some more issues going on as far as child endangerment or culting or something. I just think Warner Brothers is going to have to do something sooner or later. They just can't afford to reshoot the movie. Apparently he's in it the entire start to finish in multiple character roles. So they're either going to have to shelve it or they're going to have to pray that the public goes to see it. I don't know. But they don't just seem to be treating Ezra and Amber Heard the same as they're treating Johnny. Small but important update from Australia. Well, you know that's about Doggy Gate, when Amber Heard brought the dogs into Australia and did not fill out the forms properly, and essentially they're considering that she committed perjury. So we saw in the UK trial, it came out that she had, or Kevin Murphy testified that she had pressured him into falsifying the documents to bring the dog in as far as the vaccinations and whatnot. So Paris 2804 on Twitter has been covering this quite a bit, and she has been contacting Australia through the Freedom of Information Act to get some information. And this is the most recent one we have. Thank you for your email to the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Forestry. I think the most important thing is information has since come to hand via the London libel case that Ms. Heard may have provided false testimony to the court in relation to the knowledge of Australia's biosecurity laws, and that Mr. Murphy falsified a statutory declaration under duress of losing his job. So it sounds like they're not going to be charging Kevin Murphy. Sounds like they've accepted that he was pressured into this. The department recently obtained the support of the Commonwealth and other overseas law enforcement agencies and advised that witness statements from the United States of America have been obtained committing perjury in support of a breach of Australia's biosecurity requirements is seen as a serious breach of the Australia's judicial system and processes. I cannot comment further on the matter at the ongoing investigation. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Well, they have confirmed that they got the witness statements. That's really important. That's really good. So hopefully, I mean, it's in Australia's hand when it comes to perjury charges. How does that generally work? I can only tell you, I've asked some lawyers this, and lots of times perjury is not prosecuted. First of all, it's a criminal charge, so that takes it in a whole different court. There's a lot of costs involved, you know, because now Australia or whatever local court will have to bear those costs against someone. And the issue is, will it make a difference in the end? Will it change what they had done in the beginning? In the beginning, they had given her a shortened sentence. I mean, a plea deal, $1,000 good behavior bond, I think. They made the PSA, and she paid a fine. Now, if they had known that she was, look, I didn't think 2 days would matter. I did this and I'm sorry. If she apologized back then, would things have come out differently? Well, that's what Australia would have to decide, if it's really worth pursuing something that's so egregious in their system, and does this match that level of resources that they would have to put out. So I hope they do. I hope they do, but it will be up to them. And unfortunately, poor Paris got under attack from this. My God, now I understand what you guys go through, no matter how much proof you show. So this is the final proof of authenticity. I will show that the letter I received, the one I just read, because everybody kept downing it, and the minister emailed her back and said, good morning. I recently received a reply for information that I requested. This letter was in response to an update on an investigation for Amber Heard. The letter wasn't dated, so I have people on Twitter questioning its authenticity. I can confirm the letter is authentic. Minister Watt asked that the department reply to your query on this behalf. Thanks. Well, I guess that puts it to rest, doesn't it? What else have we got? This came up. This went back a little bit, but it came back again, and I want to let's share this. Again, Italian fans of Depp posted this on their Instagram account. So Folly Wildlife Rescue, Johnny did go visit them when he was with Jeff Beck. I think Jeff Beck is Sandra Beck is very involved in this. And what they did is they put out a bunch of signed T-shirts from Jeff Beck and Johnny's for his music. I think Johnny was on that. I think it's the picture of the 18. We'll see if the shirts are in here. And they raised over 11,000 pounds for the Folly Wildlife Rescue. I thought that was really cool. Here's the shirts. So they were a bunch of shirts that were auctioned off and maybe some other things off of the eBay charity page. Isn't that nice? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to read that, guys. Let's see if it'll let me blow it up. No, see, I do go smaller. No, it's not gonna work. But I have the link below, and I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. Oh. There it is. Johnny Depp becomes patron of Folly Wildlife Rescue Center in Kent. There he is with a badger. The charity dedicates itself to rescuing injured and orphaned and distressed wild animals and birds, helps them to recover. The Hollywood actor visited the center earlier this month, shortly after winning his libel lawsuit against ex-wife. God, they have to bring that in. It was so unnecessary. He was pictured holding a badger cub at the center, and he toured the UK with musician Jeff Beck. The actor was brought to the center by Beck's wife, who is a patron of the center. Following the success of our patron Jeff Beck tour with his good friend Johnny Depp and Johnny's visit to Folly, see for yourself the Trust's work with wildlife, where we're pleased to announce that Johnny has done us the great honor of agreeing to become a patron. Isn't that very nice? Charity says Depp's visit was an incredible afternoon for staff as the Pirates of the Caribbean star toured the hospital's care and vet units. It wrote on its Facebook page, Johnny was incredibly complimentary and, in his own words, blown away by what he saw. To top the visit off, we even allowed him the rare privilege of briefly holding Freddie, as in Mercury, one of the many orphaned badger cubs that we currently hand rear. And I think it's fair to say he was bowled away by his whole experience there. Speaking on Friday, Hannah Hall from the Folly Wildlife Rescue Trust said we had a 10-minute warning, and then he turned up in his car and came over and shook my hand. It was very surreal. He was very genuine, really genuine. He was in awe of the whole place. I think he couldn't believe that a wildlife rescue could look like this. This is so quite complimentary. It's just like talking to anyone else, really. I didn't feel like I was talking to an A-lister celebrity who I'd watched growing up, and it was quite amazing. He thought he could hear monkeys, but it was actually the badger cubs. So we explained to him how different the wildlife is here, and he just took an interest in everything. Depp was spotted in a series of surprise public outings around the UK, including a pub in Newcastle after the high-profile defamation trial came to an end. And of course, I would like to, let me see if I can share this. I'm going to have to come back in and share it a different way. See what this is. This is funky. If I want sound, I have to do it a special way, or I get no sound.
Everyone's reaction here is just, we're so excited to have him as part of a patron, and it's nice as well because obviously he's very good friends with Jeff Beck, who's already a patron with us, so it's nice that they've got, you know, that continuity as well. So we're all really excited to have him on board. I think because he was just so genuine when he was here and showed an interest in what we do, and we're hoping that going forward it will just help raise awareness, having such a big name on board with us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I thought that was really cool. I love when I can find these little things. What do we have next? Let me see. So we have some issues here, and I'm not even going to show you the article, claiming that some celebrities have, unlike Johnny Depp's Instagram statement, they're just taking advantage of glitches. I showed it on my Twitter how I could, I saw that Paris Hilton had liked something. Let's see if I can get to the beginning of it. Let me swipe here. As far as these likes disappearing, I showed on my Twitter, I did an example showing how Paris Hilton had liked something that Johnny had done. Let me get the right. And made a comment. So it made sense to me that if Paris Hilton made a comment here, that she would like his post. And yet when I searched her name, it didn't come up. So I backed out. I went to Paris Hilton's Instagram account. I followed her account, came back in, and then I was able to follow her name. Which wasn't there. But later, after I followed her account, I was able to see it again. It made no sense what they're saying. This happens all the time with these social media sites, especially since Johnny's getting millions and millions and millions of likes. Instagram just can't search them all. They're unable to do it. But for example, they also said that Joe Perry did not like his post, and you can go on to Johnny's letter from the trial. You will see, search his name, and he most definitely did come up. Silliness. So this is a warning, Johnny, let's swipe here. Just a warning that Johnny's social media is extremely limited, and we're still getting a lot of fakes on Twitter, on Instagram. They're going after his, I mean, this one even retweeted my post, a fake Depp retweeted my post that specifically said, I've been made aware that there are fake accounts pretending to be me or people working for me. I do not have private or side accounts on any platforms. These are the only pages run by me and my team for Johnny Depp: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Discord. And yet this fake, I ask you to remain cautious, as it seems these fake accounts can be relentless. My team is working to combat the problem. And look at this. The fake Johnny retweeted my post about fake Johnnies. For real. I mean, that I can't even make up. That's craziness. Craziness.
If you just could not return, you never learn, won't go away. I'm sure you think I'm rude, but it's just your attitude. Oh, how you play the part gets worse every day. You swore you told the truth, but it's so easy to read you. Now no one is buying your brand after you took the stand and kept lying all the time, blamed everyone but you. And now you go on TV. We all must be just fools to you. No one who doubts you is a thinker. No, no. We thought he had scissors for fingers, so we had scissors for fingers. You say the Randalls came for you, and the jury got it wrong. But you were wrong. You were wrong.
Yes. So I'm going to stop it here. She does a lot of fun ones, a lot of parodies. I really encourage you to check that out because that's a lot of fun. And then we have, so Camille, Vasquez, and Ben Chu did a new, interview. And this is available on you. This is available on YouTube, and it was great. They asked a lot of questions. I'll let it run for a bit, but again, I got to watch any kind of copyright.
Anthony Ross. I hope you all enjoyed today's program, and over to you, Anthony.
Thank you, Chelsea, for not only a wonderful introduction, but for reminding me of the wonderful support of our members, and also the importance of Beverly Hills Bar Association in helping to support the next generation of attorneys. Now, whether you are watching us on Zoom or on YouTube, welcome. Welcome to Lunch with Johnny Depp's attorneys, Benjamin Chu and Camille Vasquez. I'm Tony Ross, president of the Beverly Hills Bar Association. I'm very grateful for that today's guests could join us. And so thank you both. I am just going to launch right in. We have not much time, so I just want to get as much as we can get.
I'm going to jump a little bit further just to give you a taste, but this link will be put down at the bottom for you.
They had lawyers who could have done more, but for whatever reason, and maybe it was a...
I've been getting paid $1,000.
Of course. And I'm going to have an ad right in the middle of it. I'm going to watch out for my copyright here. So I am going to let this go and put the link down at the bottom. It's a good 30-minute interview. Well worth watching. Thought it was a lot of fun. And I'm not sure how I should end today. It's been quite a week. And sometimes you just get to the brink that you don't think you can do it anymore. You're just tired of it and you want to walk away. When things get too tough, I think let's take what Johnny has to say. And this was shared by iFod.
Sometimes it just means forget about it.
All right. Thank you very much. I got it.
Let me tell you something. I don't get this boat for Lefty. What?
Forget about it?
Fucking forget about it.
So enjoy. That's what I have for this week. I hope you found some of it interesting. I know it was more rapid fire, bullet fire. But yeah, that's been the week so far. I hope you like it. I'll put all the links and timestamps in the bottom when it gets uploaded. And thank you so much for stopping by. That's all I have for today. See you next end of the week. Bye.